Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pete, they call me Scooby. Today, we're going to be swapping out this Krator fairing. What are we swapping it out to, you might ask? Another Krator fairing. So let me show you the new fairing. I'm pretty excited for it. You ready? This is the base. So this one actually comes with instructions. The other one didn't. We had to figure that out on our own. So here is the new fairing. What's the difference, you might ask, about this new fairing versus the old fairing? The old one, it's cut open right here. There's no space here. This one's a solid piece, right? It's got these mounting holes right here on the ends and the windscreen holes right over there. What? That is dark. See, that's what I didn't want. I wanted a smoked windshield. They sent me the dark windshield. Look at this thing. It is a different animal. It gets screwed in through the bottom versus having the holes on the top. And I can tell you this right off the bat, this is very thick compared to this one. The original one, this is a lot thicker. So another reason why I got this fairing was, this is a little hardware kit. This is aluminum. Looks like steel bolts. Aluminum housing, so it's something we're gonna have to be careful about. Comes with a little baggie of nuts, bolts, and washers, and a couple of Allen keys. And are you ready for this? Quick detach hardware. Are you kidding me? This came out to $130 or so. Now we're gonna get the old fairing off. So now I'm gonna clean this all up, retorque that, and you and I are both gonna learn. Let's get into this. And I'll show you the difference between the windshields right now. Can you see the difference in thickness? The top one being the new one, the bottom one being the old one. It's a few millimeters thick, let me tell you. Thicker. It's the same height, but it doesn't have the curve. See how this one has the curve? This one's nice and straight. So I just unboxed all the hardware. You got 4 of these brackets. That's gonna go on there somewhere. 2 on each side. All right, we got 4 of these little rubber grommets. We got 6 of these black bolts. I'm assuming that's for the windshield. We got 4 of these nut covers. 2 of the detachable brackets, 4 lock nuts, 6 of these little silver washers, and then 7 of the black little washers, 2 Allen keys, and we're gonna get this on there. Let's go. Now when you're installing these, you gotta remember that this clips downward. These little tabs on here face the light bulb headlight. Tight never hurts anything, especially on these Dynas with the 103s. These tabs go on the outside. Makes sense because that's where the trigger locks will be. It'll be hard to get to it if it's on the inside. That's gonna go through there, like so. And then the silver washer in the back, and the it's got a locking nut in the back with it. My first attempt, the first video had all kinds of popping sounds. I still might use clippets from it just to help fill in the gaps here. Like I'll show you what I have done so far. I already have the brackets installed. One is missing, it's actually right over there. And I ended up buying a rubber band. We're gonna put the rubber band underneath the clamps because these clamps don't exactly fit around this tube. Why is it taped up? Because I tried it with tape and this bottom tape is lined up to where I want it. So I'm going to take that out. Same thing with the other one. Add a little rubber strip around the fork just to help tighten up the clamp a little bit more, prevent any of this from happening. That's too loose in my opinion. So let's get into this. Rubber strip. Gives it that nice grip. Over here it's kind of useless. It's an air space. Doesn't matter if the rubber strip goes over across or not. That's just an airspace. If you can cut behind it, it'd probably be best. Now that I'm looking at that one, I see it hanging out. Depends how much that bothers me. Might cut it out. Remember, keep everything loose. There's play up here so you can move the fairing back and forth. Same thing with the bottom. When you get it where you like it, then you snug it all down. You want these tabs right here facing forward. Now we're going to install the fairing. The bottom, see, sits right inside this groove. Then the top one clamps over the top groove. Just like a duck. You gotta play with it. Make sure that you can clamp it down just like that, nicely clamped. I know it looks good because I've already done this. I don't need to adjust the height of these clamps or lower them anymore. I know that's where I want them to be. I already had taped it because this fairing's been on already. Tighten that down. I might actually eventually add Loctite to this. We'll see. I'm going to adjust the in and out play. See all that play? This is where you want to, that's where you want everything loose so you can figure out how you want it, where you want to adjust it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push the windshield itself away from the bars and push the bottom in, and I'm going to lock it into place. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for future content. Don't forget to check out Blue Bike and Oil, and I'll talk to you guys later. Who have play? They swing. They bunch of swingers.